Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. This is going to be another video about the Boogie situation, because apparently the Boogie situation isn't over. And this is brought to you by my boy Camelot331. He does awesome work. He's very enjoyable, very funny. So if you haven't checked out Camelcast or Camelot over at his channel, make sure you go do that. I want to give him a shout out before I check out his video. Yeah, and apparently we got more news about Boogie, because Boogie, of course, this being his greatest controversy, probably can't go off into the, can't fade off into the distance. He's got to keep this all front and present. So this is about 12 minutes, I believe. So we're going to go ahead and check this out again. Make sure you check out Camelot, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this channel. Let's hop into this.
Oh, God, here's the fake cry. Okay, guys, I just got to give you a warning. I got to give you a trigger warning. I got to give you a trigger warning, guys. Just letting you guys know.
Keemstar's face. He's like having none of this.
He's about to pull the last resort thing he can possibly pull. Here we go, boys.
Oh, boy.
He is going to fake cry. And he's not good at it.
Oh, man, that's what I was worried about, man. At least, if, you know, some people can fake cry.
I've seen some out there that are pretty good.
Really shouldn't and can't.
But this one's bad. This is bad.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God, Jesus. It's gonna rough you up, boys. And I got to put it on normal speed so you guys can see the fake cry in normal speed. Here we go.
It's fine, Bucky.
Hold on, no, but before we get into this, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to leave, I completely understand, because nobody's going to want to hear this. I guarantee that shit.
No, that's why it fucking
None of them
sucks.
wanted to put it in the chart.
That's why it fucking sucks that I'm getting called by all of my favorite fucking creators a liar when I'm not fucking lying.
You lied 1.5 years ago about a diagnosis.
No, I didn't, because he fucking told me.
See how fast he went from fake crying to not any it was so weird.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest shit I've ever seen. I watched this live, and it was the weirdest thing I'd ever seen.
My doctor fucking told me I have cancer, god damn it!
But I could say right now that Richard Petty messaged me and said I'm the greatest racer of all time, and you'd be like, bullshit. And I'd be like, sorry, I'm not going to prove it. I have the voicemail, though. Everybody in chat, I have the voicemail, but I'm not going to prove it. I have the voicemail, though. But I'm not going to show you the voicemail. You would be like, oh, so you're lying. So you're lying, right? What?
Fucking sucks that I'm getting called.
Okay, I said this before in the last one, and I'm gonna repeat it again because of this little thing called HIPAA. It is 100% perfectly within his right to not show any medical information. It's perfectly in the right of every person to not show medical information. Now, I'm not standing up for the guy, but what I will say is it is his right to not show it. However, when you got somebody who's been begging for money and scamming for money, is offered, what is it now, like over $100,000? You show it to a third party, which is like a lawyer, and then they're like, yeah, he's got it. That's it, and which is what Keemstar mentioned in one of the previous clips that I played in my last Boogie video.
Called by all of my favorite fucking creators a liar when I'm not fucking lying.
You lied 1.5 years ago about a diagnosis.
No, I didn't.
He immediately shifts from fake crying because Mudahar did not fall for it at all.
Okay, so that's
like, bro,
Mudahar
you're a
alone.
liar.
Okay.
Like immediately, and he comes out of the fake crying immediately.
Not share my shit. That's wrong. Because you publicly said that you had it and you didn't back it up. You publicly told the audience that you had cancer, and now when you're being confronted with, oh, he lied about this, you want to know something?
You want to know what pisses me off right now, Boogie? You want to know what really fucking drives me?
I fucking breathe?
No, let me finish.
I hate everything I fucking do.
No. It's not about that. It's not about that. It's not a hate boner. I'm just calling you out on bullshit. You know, literally a day ago, my cousin just had her breast cancer come back. Okay,
well, that's
metastasized, by the way. No.
I didn't give her fucking cancer.
No. It's not that. This is how much cancer pisses me off. This is how much.
Here's where Boogie goes fucking insane. By the way,
cancer lies. This is how much cancer lies piss me off. When you are not willing to
and I'm not
you have this fucking cancer, and I have to see people die, people who are on their deathbed far younger than you. Yeah, you should be fired. You should be removed off the platform. Hell, you are the worst fucking person I have ever seen on this platform. You are absolutely one of the worst people I have ever seen, dude. God,
30 years died.
Jesus Christ. Get the fuck. I don't believe anything that's happened in your fucking
ass. I don't give a fuck. My fucking dad died of black lung that led to fucking lung cancer that killed him.
Yeah, so he kind of lost his shit there. Good God Almighty!
I'm on fantasy, drowned in his fucking blood. Died in 2001.
I'm sure he did. You can open up about everything else except that.
Danielle Mooney died of fucking breast cancer.
You can expose everything about his life except for one thing that was proven.
She died with a fucking
everything
in her fucking head. And I would never lie about cancer.
Okay.
And it's
you would never lie about it. You don't even prove it. Oh, I 100% believe you're not talking about this, but everything else.
So, team, just stop, bro. You're not getting back from this, bro.
Yelling isn't proving anything.
Boogie's going outraged. He's outraged. He's just going crazy.
Doesn't prove anything.
I'd rather fucking go down. I would rather die of cancer with everyone think I'm fucking lying than prove a goddamn thing. You're a piece of shit manipulative ass.
My manipulative ass. I'm not the one getting manipulated, and he's the one doing it and failing. Rolling a fucking critical failure.
I'm telling you that you can believe what you want. Go fuck yourself.
He's rolling a 1 on the fucking charisma check.
What's the manipulation?
Stop for a second.
Oh my God!
I'm actually surprised Keem was able to stop that.
The craziest part about this is the fact that he just went on that freaking rampage, right? And we eventually get to the point where it's like, okay, medical portal, and then he's like, oh, I actually haven't had the test to confirm I have cancer, and also it's not on my medical portal. And I'm like, wait, so you don't know if you have cancer this whole time, but he just did this thing where he's screaming. It's so weird.
Yeah, so we saw that in that little clip that I showed that they asked him to pull up like his medical portal and was like, oh, well, I haven't had the test done yet, so you don't know if you have cancer? Like, if I had a doctor who told me that I had cancer, right? But they didn't do the test, or I'm assuming whatever test they're talking about here, because again, I'm not a doctor, I don't know what fucking test it is. Someone in the chat will probably let me know. Wouldn't you want a second opinion? And he's not even talking about getting a second opinion. As far as I know, that's never even been brought up, except for I think Keem might have mentioned it a little bit, but wow.
It's so crazy to me. It's just complete and utter bold-faced lying. It's crazy to me. Like, how can you just bold-faced lie so easily?
It's all right. It's fine.
People, my girlfriend and my brother have seen it. Like, what? Oh, this is crazy, man. This is unbelievable.
It's fine. Now we got to why we can't see the records. It's fine. Just calm down. Wings, what he just said is you probably do have cancer. You just needed more tests. It's fine. Nope. You jump the gun. I know how this works. I'm a YouTuber too. You know, you jump the gun, you rush, you make a mistake. Internet to tell them. I know this. Based on everything you told me, I've pieced this together right away. I know you well enough.
He's never said might. He says, we are treating you for this cancer.
But it's not on your portal. He's not putting it on your portal.
Lie you think I told, and yes, I did lie. I panicked during that last episode.
I know you did. I could see it when you were saying it. You're like, it says it right here. I'm like, no, it doesn't, Boogie. Come on.
But I'm telling you right now, hand to God, on my fucking life.
Don't bring God into this. Get out of here.
My hand to God.
Yeah, like anybody's gonna believe that.
Let me finish a fucking sentence. Let me finish a sentence.
So expensive.
Okay.
Boogie doesn't deserve to finish the sentence.
No.
Jesus Christ.
He doesn't deserve that at all.
On Satan's name, then. Whatever you fucking pray to. I don't fucking know. I'm saying on my dog's fucking life. For 2 years, I have believed I have cancer. Sitting right now, I believe I have cancer because I've had a doctor tell me over and over and over again, you have cancer. And he's prescribed medications, and we've done treatments for that cancer.
One doctor. Apparently, you have 3 doctors.
All right, guys.
Yes, I have 3.
Guys,
I have a primary
guys, let's wrap it up. All right, we've solved the mystery. All right, Muta, go ahead with final statements.
I think Boogie's a complete liar, and I don't think he should be on the show. I think if you guys continue to pay him, you're supporting somebody that would blatantly lie about the most wild thing on the show. 100%.
100% agree with Mudahar.
On the show, you are supporting somebody that would blatantly lie about one of the most emotionally destructive things in any society. That's where I'm at least. And it's not just me saying it. It's not just me saying it. I'm sure you can get the same opinion out of Charlie. You get the same opinion out of Coffee.
I can get the same opinion out of anyone. But
exactly,
mute it. This is Lolka Live. He's.
I know. And you know what? It's better to replace him with Review Tech USA or somebody else that's more.
I know, but that's what
there are limits.
Do.
That's it. Well, I mean, there are just certain limits that people have. All right, and I mean, I think for the people watching, I see it in the entire. I've seen it all day in this fucking chat. People have been pissed. They've super chatted about that. It is a fucking travesty to see the chat react this way.
Wait, let me respond. Boogie, you sit there and help yourself and be quiet right now, and let me actually talk about this. If it was fucking black and white,
best thing Boogie can do right now,
like,
shut the fuck up.
And said like I have fucking ass cancer, and he just doesn't have it. Fine, but his doctor thinks he probably has this, and he jumped the gun and made that YouTube video. That's how this whole fucking thing.
That just shows me he's even worse than I imagined, because he's out there literally waiting to like fucking clickbait the fact that shit, I've got cancer written somewhere in the paperwork. Better fucking make a video about it.
But it's not the have cancer scammer who makes a GoFundMe. This is gray. We're dealing with him. It's great.
I just think like if you guys are gonna let him on, it's more insulting even to you guys as like fucking friends in this situation. Me and Boogie will never gonna be friends. That's never gonna happen, and that's fine. Trust me, never was looking forward to it anyways. And by the way, it's funny.
No, I wouldn't want to associate myself with Boogie at all at this point. And I get the whole show's called Lolcal, and if you don't know what a lolcal is, it's pretty much what they do. They make some fantastical story to get support from the people that watch them. And then at some point, it becomes an interest to other people watching them, be like, okay, well, what fucked up thing is he going to do now? But I do agree with Mudahar here. Mudahar is right. He lied about, like, is there a cure for cancer out there? Yeah, more than likely, but we'll never get it with how much money the medical community makes off of it. And if I get cancer on later in life, not saying someone gave it to me, but, whatever. Poor timed cough. He jumped the gun, and he decided to do something extraordinarily stupid with coming out and saying he had cancer, and they had to do some kind of test, I would assume, but it was probably like a baseline test, and then they were waiting on an in-depth test, which is the test that I assume everybody's talking about him potentially or should have gotten. And he admitted that he lied a moment ago. So I'm waiting for this part where it says he fakes a heart attack. That's the part that gets me.
That, like you said, you haven't watched my content for years, but you watched the couples one, which is literally 2 months old. So another fucking lie I've detected right there.
No, what I'm saying is,
anyway, no.
Let me say, I had to watch that one for the show because we talked.
To watch that one for the show. Okay, so fucking
several other people. But I skimmed yours.
Why did you say it at the time? Because Boogie will make an assumption on me and say that I'm a rage baiter, and I haven't done that.
In the middle of a fucking panic attack, it's kind of hard to...
Whatever, cool. It's another manipulation tactic, because you'll cry on this camera, you'll cry on the camera when Keem and everyone else is talking to you. When I put the heat on, then you flip to this fucking...
Yeah, that was, immediately.
Yep. See, dude, he caught... Muda's paying attention, because he noticed that he tries to fake cry, and then immediately when Muda's like, you lied. Like... completely.
Then Boogie jumps right back into the defense stance. Yep.
Boogie completely changes. It's so weird. And I will add something personal to this. I watched Boogie's content a little bit before I ever started YouTube. I didn't start YouTube until 2019, roughly. And I watched Boogie's stuff back in the day when he talked about gaming shit or whatever. And I'm like, I always thought to myself, I'm like, but Boogie's like kind of a normal ass dude. You know what I'm saying? He's like kind of laid back and reserved. He's not like edgy. He's kind of just whatever. Then I met him in real life. I went to the Southeast Game Exchange to do a panel. And I met him for the first time, and he was not the same guy. He was like very outgoing and like yelling and hyper edgy and hyper offensive. And I didn't care. I just thought it was really weird. I was like, oh damn, he's completely different in real life. And he sat next to me, and we ate hot wings, and we just kind of laughed. And then he looked at my Jewish friend, and he said, hey, you want to hear an offensive Jewish joke? And he was like, never mind. I don't care if you want to hear it. I'm going to tell it anyway. And then he told this fucked up joke, and no one laughed, and then he just kind of sat there. So, he's not this guy in real life. He's a different dude in real life, completely different dude in real life. And that's how I first learned that he's not the same guy online. So people, I think, are all learning that at the same time right now.
You're talking about 15, 20 minutes ago, you were in tears.
I have no memory of that.
Your emotions, it flips on a dime, doesn't work on me. I've dealt with tons of people like you in the past.
I have no memory.
I cut them out of my life.
Tell us the joke. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'll get banned on YouTube.
I call it where it is.
Yeah, by the way, Camelot's doing this video he's doing cut from one of his live streams. I'm not surprised. A lot of people put up a front on the internet to sell a character, a persona that's just not them in real life. If you meet me like ever. Like if this channel blows up like a lot more than it already has, like I get to where Camelot's at. I don't know numbers exactly, but like 300,000 or more, and I do some kind of event where we go and we meet up or whatever, I'm the same retard as I am right now. Okay, you're getting nothing new from me. This is who I is.
On the show, you are 100% one of the worst people to be on the internet. These guys put their reputation on the
fucking panic attack. I can see it.
Oh, I am. Yeah, trust me. I'm about.
Breathe.
It feels like a fucking heart attack, if I'm being honest. But
you're not gonna have a heart attack.
See, we're back to the I'm having a heart attack. I have a lot of anxiety, mental health.
Camelot, we can't see that, bud. Can't read that. But yeah, so he's talking about how he's going to have a heart attack and all that fun stuff, and you know it's just a panic attack because he got caught and he was met with someone, Mutahar, that wasn't taking his shit, and in fact that Mutahar called him out whenever he was doing the fake crying thing, and you know it was fake because he was doing the whole crying bit, and then all of a sudden whenever Mutahar brought up the point that he did, immediately Boogie flipped back to where he was defending himself, which, as you know, and a lot of people know, he doesn't really have a defense. And by doesn't really have a defense, I mean has no defense at all. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you thought down in the comments below. What's your opinion on this whole Boogie thing and the fact that it just won't go away? And then don't forget to go subscribe to Camelot. And I'll catch you guys in my next video or live stream.